Guys, what's up? It's iJevin. How is everybody doing? I am back with more Magic Farm Superflat or modded Superflat, whichever you prefer. And man, I love recording this series more than like almost FTB in general. This is like really becoming one of my favorite things to record. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Alright guys, just a couple updates. I switched to a new mini-map. I'm not sure if I had this map before or not, but we are now on it. I added inventory tweaks. I added power converters. So let's see, HV or let's see, BC. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to think of what came with it. So now we can do a steam boiler for power and things like that. So yeah, everything is going good. It looks like our mini map got the radar for hostiles turned. Show hostile. Oh, okay, so there's just no animals around us. Okay, then. Eventually, we will need to get cows because we need to go to the Twilight Forest. There's a couple things in, or not in the Twilight Forest, but we do need to go to the Twilight Forest as well. We need to get rubber trees. We're going to see a little bit of rubber, not too much, but it would be nice to have a couple saplings. Another thing that we need to do today is we need to get our machines going. Now, traditionally with this pack, you need to use something called a bloom. This is a copper bloom right here. It says bronze, but it's a copper bloom. Don't let it lie to you. This thing right here is incredibly hard to make. Unfortunately, we're actually very lucky. And I say this because, you know, like, the only thing we're really missing is iron. I mean, we have iron, but we don't have a way to smelt it. So I was kind of hoping to get lucky, you know, maybe find some stuff. We need to make a powered furnace. We need to make a pulverizer. Those two machines will allow us to bypass all of this. Actually, let me see if I have any diamonds. We might go to the Twilight Forest. I'm not even sure that the Twilight Forest is in this mod pack. I know I have a bucket. Maybe over here, actually. What happened to my buckets? Do you guys see a bucket anywhere? My buckets are gone. That's not good. Oh, there they are. I'm going crazy. Okay. Yeah, so I think the first thing that we're going to do today is go to the Twilight Forest. We need flowers. We need more than that, though. There we go. Perfect. Typically, I wouldn't go to the Twilight Forest so quickly. But, you know, it's good to kind of get that out of the way. And to be honest, I'm not even sure if the Twilight Forest is in this mod. Let's check. Actually, we're not going to the Twilight Forest because it is not in the mod pack. Wow, played me. Okay, well, anyways, you know, our farm is coming along pretty good. And I'm pretty excited to play. See, the thing is, though, I think what I want to do is maybe go exploring a little bit more, but I'm going to do it off camera. We're not running and showing and cutting and all that stuff. We're just going to go get loot. We need to get, let's see, we'll need a pulverizer. Pulverizer is going to require some iron. We're going to need 1 piece for that. So we need 5 pieces. Do we have any redstone? We do have redstone. Sweet. So we need 5 pieces for the pulverizer. We have copper already, because I'm trying to avoid that whole situation. Like, you guys don't understand how hard it is to actually get to the point of smelting iron if you don't do thermal expansion. So, for example, you need to make a forge. This guy. That forge will make the hot iron stuff. So what we would need to do is we would need to make bronze. We need to make this bronze, which is just the tin, this, and that. Same recipe as normal. So then you would put that into that, and then you would need to make this recipe, which is a bronze block. And, like, altogether, this thing requires so much. So if we can bypass that and just go straight to thermal expansion, we'll be golden. Like, trust me, you guys don't want to know the process. It's pretty terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go explore for a little bit. Hopefully find some villages and get some iron. I'll probably keep exploring until I get what I need, so don't be surprised when I come back and I have like 20 pieces of iron or something. You know, whatever. I mean, I want to get what I need. I don't want to keep exploring. Well, I guess we should go home now. No. I think we're just going to keep exploring until we get what we want. That's been a mistake of mine. Ooh, that's been a mistake of mine because we've been leaving without what we need, and now we're like kind of stuck right now. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to go explore, guys. I will find some villages, and I'll be back in a quick second. Alright, guys, I am back, and I think we have enough to get started now. We have plenty of iron. I'm actually going to organize this. Yeah, we have plenty of iron ore, but we needed loose iron to get started. I also noticed something about some of the crafting recipes. Some of the NEI plugins aren't in here, so steel plates. These. Can't craft them, recipe. You can actually craft them, but it takes a rolling machine. I had to look it up, so. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to need those. We're probably going to have to get some more wood, too. Let's see, so we got iron, we need redstone. Let's grab an axe really quickly. By the way, there is 1,000,000 swords in these chests. It's, you get a lot of swords, like, I was surprised. Okay. Let's just quickly replant here. There we go. Put the rest of our saplings in there. Oh, we have wood right there too. I didn't even need that. Okay. Alright, so the first thing that we need to make is actually we're going to need gold. We're also going to need that gold, that copper, that tin. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need. First thing we need to make is a pulver. I hate when I do that. I accidentally click the Minecraft window and it drags it and it resizes it. Actually, you know what? I think I want to make a powered furnace first. So we need to make a redstone reception coil, which is just gold. That and that. There we go. Oh, we should have probably stayed there. We need to make a machine frame, which is glass, gold, and redstone. I don't know. I don't see any glass, but we can easily collect some sand. Looks like the closest one's going to be over here. I should have thought about this while I was gone, but I didn't. Sorry about this, guys. Normally I would have all this ready. But yeah, I mean, I had a fun trip exploring. I got to the point where I had so many apiaries that I was just like, dude, I'm not even going to collect these anymore. I still have yet to see any cows, unfortunately. We really, really need leather, guys. And you're probably wondering, well, Jevin, why do we need leather? I want to make a Mistcraft world, and in order to make a Mistcraft world, I do need leather, and I have yet to find any cows besides the ones that we've killed already. I'm not sure that they're going to respawn, so that could be a problem. Just thinking if we had some decent food, but we can just use this right here. We'll eat this really quickly. So let's just split this in half. There. There. Well, won't have to use these furnaces anymore either. So while that's smelting, let's eat and talk a little bit. So one thing I noticed about this mod pack is that it does not have soul shards. And that kind of sucks, because I really like the Soul Shards mod. I don't want to install it because I don't want to really mess up the dynamic of the mod pack. So what we're going to do for power is we're going to use a solid fueled firebox. And to do that, we need to go here. It takes bricks, and I hope we can find clay. I'm sure there'll be maybe some clay in one of those. Maybe we can find some in a Mistcraft world or something. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this thing called a harvester. And what this does is this chops down trees. So it's going to work out pretty good, I think. Alright, so let's go here. I want to say it's on the outside blocks. By the way, guys, if you were curious as to whether or not I was going to Minecon, I am. I have my ticket done. I actually booked my hotel room yesterday. Oh, I just realized we do need bricks. We gotta find clay, guys. We don't have any clay whatsoever. That could be a problem. I guess we'll just check a couple of these water holes here real fast. That might render us useless. I'm sure there's some clay in one of these holes. I mean, there's plenty of water holes here. There's got to be some clay somewhere. Stone. I never even thought to look for clay. Come on, clay. Show your face, man. But, yeah. I am a bargain shopper, right? I mean, I'm raising all the money that I need to go to Minecon. Me and Miss iJevin have this deal. I can go places like that, but I can't use our bank account because it's unfair to her. So, man, I am not seeing any clay. This is not good, guys. So what I had to do is I'm raising money. I booked my hotel at the Hampton Inn. You're probably thinking, Jevin, that's a pretty classy 4-star like hotel. Yeah, it was. Krusty and Bacon are staying at the Red Roof Inn, and I was going to book there until I looked at the reviews. I looked at the reviews of the hotel, and it's like a 3.1 rating or something like that. It was really low because they had bed bugs, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not staying there. So what I did is I bargain shopped. I found a coupon online for 15% off. Hold on. 15%, sorry, I was reading a Skype message. 15% off each night at a 4-star hotel. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm so using this. So I found that the Red Roof Inn was going to be, it was around $300 for the entire stay. Now remember, this is a Red Roof Inn. Oh, there's some ink sacks. We'll take those. Clay, awesome. So now this is a hotel that's known to have bed bugs. And it just had generally bad ratings. Like, the staff was mean, and like, I really didn't want to stay there. Krusty was encouraging me to stay there. And I'm like, dude, that's really bad ratings. And, you know, I want to have a decent time while I'm there. I don't want to have to worry about a hotel. So I'm like, well, let me start looking around. So I look around, and like I said, I found a coupon for the Hampton. I booked the Hampton for 4 nights for $350. The normal price of it was $496, so I saved about $140 on my hotel room today. You know how extremely proud of myself I was, because I don't ever really travel. I'm a home person, you know. I do like to go and do things sometimes, but for the most part, I like to stay at home. So we have everything else we need. We just need these bricks to smelt. So I booked my hotel room for the Hampton. And the thing is, I'm I'm not sure what to do. Now, the Hampton, the Orange County Convention Center is where Minecon is being held. The Hampton is about 0.8 miles away. Now, I could walk to the convention center, and it'd be a decent walk. It could be a brisk walk, but or I could take a taxi. I'm not sure what to do. I guess I'm just going to have to kind of see the situation when I get down there, you know. Either way, though, I'm so very excited to meet all of you that are, you know, you guys have been fans of me for so long, and I never really get to meet any of you. And to me, that's probably the most exciting thing. And some people are going to be like, oh, well, dude, what about all the panels and all that stuff? I don't care about the panels. I could literally care less about those things. I am strictly going to Minecon to meet fans, because this is like the one opportunity that I'm really going to get to go and, you know, have fun. So that's my goal, is to have fun while I'm there. And so my next question is, I was trying to think of something to give away to you guys while you were there. Maybe like some like little memorabilia or something like that. I was thinking about printing up some stickers, or maybe some just paper diamonds and signing them or something. Now, I don't believe that I'm famous. I'm just a normal dude, you know? So, I don't know about signing them. That seems a little conceited to me. I don't know if I want to do that, you know? So, we'll see. Okay, what else do we need? We need a piston. So there, there, there. This is making a Stirling engine, by the way, so we can power all our good stuff. What did I do wrong? Oh, it's backwards. But yeah, you guys, you don't understand. Like, I never travel. I was just looking for the best deal I could to save us money and everything like that, and I'm so very excited. I get to meet you guys and just have fun, and you know, I've been doing YouTube for almost like 3 years now. I have not went to a single convention, so for me this is a very, very new experience, and it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. I'm going to get to meet a bunch of new YouTubers and things like that, so okay. I want to test this with 1 piece of iron now, because if you smelt iron ore, take this, uses, no, not the shovel, uses, you need a copper bloom and you need to add coal to it to smelt it, right? If you don't smelt it though, you get wrought iron, so that it'll ruin your iron for you. We also need a lever. I just want to see. There we go. Throw our lever down. So we're getting there. We're doing better. So that's going to start powering that. I kind of just want to see how that's going to work. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and make a pulverizer. If we can, of course. Pulverizer is going to take a piston. This one's a little bit harder. Okay then, well, we'll give it a shot. You never know, we might be able to do it. There. And there. So my question for you guys is, who is going to Minecon? I would really like, I don't think I want to arrange a fan meetup or anything, but I would love to just meet anybody who's going, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. There we go. Oh, redstone in the middle. There we go. Pulverizer. So copper, we need flint. There's a piece. There's a piece. What else do we need? I think that's everything. And we still have a piece to, is that done? Oh no, it made wrought iron. Oh no. That could be bad. Let's turn this off for a second. This is what I was talking about, wrought iron. I think maybe if it goes to dust, we might be okay. Let's make a another engine and see what happens. It could have changed, it could have updated, and I didn't notice it. I could not find a changelog to save my life for this pack. There's not a lot of info on this pack, to be honest with you. I mean, like, I looked all around. I was almost about to tweet Jaded Cat, because she's the creator of the pack, and just ask him, like, is there like a changelog or something I could see? There. Let's go ahead and make another lever. So what we'll do now is we'll test pulverized iron against it to see. Take that. I think we're going to need to make a wrench. Hopefully it doesn't take iron. Oh, that's a killer. Okay, we'll just we'll pick this one up. Let me grab a pickaxe. There we go. In the next couple of episodes, we are going to start building, because I don't want to be out in the open like this. So, and lever. Let's go ahead and turn you on. We'll give you some food. I like to call it food, not fuel. It's food. There we go. Okay, so that's going to start pulverizing in a second. Look at our farm, man. Is there anything we can actually replant? This right here. Some of this stuff is a little bit harder to get to grow. I really want to add on to it, but I'm not sure that there's anything else I need to add on to it, to be honest with you. Tea leaves, tea seeds. Okay, so the only thing down this row that needs finished is these things. Mustard. Is that finished? No, this is finished. Ooh. Jackpot. There we go. Getting there. Alright, let's go and check this again. We don't want to leave these running. These will definitely explode. Okay, so we have 2 pulverized iron. I wonder if we can just put the engine on the front of it for now until we can make a wrench. Pulverized iron. Does it have any juice left? Oh, it did. Went to the front of it. Here, let's put a piece of 2 pieces of coal in there. Get a lever. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Turn that on. That. I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen. I know it's slow. I'm sorry, guys. Looks like everything else. Oh, ooh, I got lucky. Looks like that's done. What are you? Your beans. Oh, hello. We'll replant those in just a second. Where's it going? Why is it? I don't want it to pulverize. Troll pulverizer? Did it work? I don't know. I have dust. Oh, it did work. Yes! Lucky. Alright, guys. Now we have a way to... We essentially just bypassed like 40 minutes of gameplay. You guys have no idea how hard it is to actually do the first step of this. And now that we are able to make those thermal expansion machines, we are lucky. Okay, I'll show you. Actually want to show you guys something. Single player. I want to say it's this one. Stream world. I'm not sure if I'm back there or not. Oh, I'm pretty far away. Here, I wonder if I can... I can't teleport to it because of the game mode. I wonder if you could do it like this. Still won't let you teleport, huh? Dang, that sucks. Wonder how far we are actually away from it. Wonder what the waypoint is for it. 1,000, we're at negative 600. Give me a second. Alright guys, so now that we have our machines made, we have the pulverizer and everything, we're gonna sleep, but we need to make a wrench. And we need 1 more piece of iron. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go there. Then we are going to throw this down. We're going to put that not in there. That there. Give the lever to it. Boom. Yeah, we need a wrench. Man, Miss iJevin is trying to make funnel cakes right now. Smells so good. Anyway, so let's go ahead and pull. I wonder if I can pulverize that wrought iron that we made. I don't want to use that, so I will try to pulverize you. Is it gonna work? Very curious. I know it's gaining MJs. It's gonna take a second. We need to make more engines for each one of these machines. I don't know what the limit for it is to start pulverizing. I don't think it can pulverize that. Let's grab this. No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, it was definitely that. The next thing that we want to make is a rolling machine. This guy right here. So we need 4 iron ingots and 4 pistons. You know what the sad thing is? I don't think I have enough cobblestone. I don't think so. Okay, take that. Put that there. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to I'm gonna finish some of these other machines, guys, and I'll be back in a second. All right, guys. So we're working on some more machines. I would go ahead and figure I'd craft the last one. We made a rolling machine, and we are now in the process of making high pressure boiler blocks so we can make our boiler soon. Let me finish eating really quickly. Nom 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 nom. So we're making steel plates. Let's go ahead and take these. Our inventory is so full. Let's just do all that right there. I don't even care. I'm going to take this, and then to make a steel pressure block, you just need to do that right there. I'm trying to think about how many we need. We need 4 rows of 9, so 36. Hopefully we have enough steel. I think I put all the rest of my steel in there, did I? No, I still have 27 pieces right there. Shoot. So there we go. Let's start off with 9. Alright, so the next thing we're going to make is an induction furnace. This is going to help us make, let's see, at mod, thermal, there we go. So induction furnace, this is going to help us make, oh, we need iron. I didn't even realize it. Liquid ducts. We need liquid ducts. Liquid ducts. There we go. So we'll put that in there, turn that on. Looks like we need some fuel, Captain. There we go. What's in here? Nothing. Alright, well that thing's going to start working. While we're at it, let's go ahead and look at what we need for the solid fueled firebox, because we're going to be doing... well, you know what? I need to check something. I'm trying to think. Let's go into... Do a creative world? Yeah, let's go into a creative world. We're going to be doing the biogas, right? The biofuel generator. This guy right here. Pretty sure this block doesn't require power. Saplings. I think I'm going to use saplings to power it. Yeah, so... Yeah, it uses saplings as fuel. Sweet. We were going to use bones, but I don't have that, so we'll have to make a tree farm with the planter. And this is going to make biofuel for us. Is that purple biofuel? I'm very curious. They changed the... That's purple biofuel. Why is biofuel purple for now? Whatever. It doesn't matter. So that's going to be our fuel production. Shouldn't be too hard to do. But we got to get there first. So we need to make liquid-fired fuel boxes. So it takes more steel plates, iron bars, these guys, and it only makes 1. We need 9 of them. I hope I have 9... I have 7 charges. Of course. How do you make a fire charge? So it takes... Oh, that's terrible. That's just terrible. That's not good! Okay, let's go here. 22. Let's take this, put you there. Wow, these things are so slow. Oh my goodness. They take forever. Alright. We're getting there, though. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to... Oh, no, we have 3 right here. I didn't see those. Win. Awesome. Alright, let's take those. Let's just go ahead and put the rest of these in here as well. We may actually be able to build this boiler today. Not maybe the whole setup, but I think we might be actually able to do it. We need iron bars, which means we need way more iron. We should probably just get this whole iron setup going pretty quickly, I think. Let's see. 42. Let's just take all of that and throw this in here. And then we should have... There we go. Splitsies. Drink a drink of water. There we go. So that's going to keep going. I'm trying to think. We need... It's a lot of steel plates, man. We also need 9 buckets. Jesus! Alright. It's going to be close. I'm not sure if we're going to have enough steel or not. I don't see any more. Man, it's going to be so close. Alright, I'm going to continue to work on this and I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. I just got done chewing on ice and my mouth is numb. Oh hey, we got corn! Noms! I wonder what I can do with it. Uses. I want to make popcorn. You can make popcorn! Is that all you can do with it? You can make corn on the cob with butter. We still need to find cows. We need heavy cream, which requires milk. And I can't find milk to save my life. So, yeah, as you can see, there's no animals around here whatsoever. So, what is this, broccoli? There we go. Let's go ahead and replant this. Before we finish today's episode of the Magic Farm Superflat, we're going to replant all this stuff, and then we're going to make one more machine. Unfortunately, I cannot finish the boiler today because I don't have enough steel. I have all the boiler blocks finished, but I still need to make an Oculus accumulator, the biofuel generator itself. What else? Take all of these. Man, while we were gone, while we were working, stuff was growing, bro. I'll tell you what, we got food, boy. By the way, guys, I was talking to Jaded Cat today, and I should be getting the pre-release of this mod, or this mod pack very, very soon. So I'll be on a newer version when we update, which should be pretty sick, I think. Let's see. All that's growing. What are these? These are sweet potatoes. We didn't get a seed, though. Let's take that. There we go. Oh, wrong aisle. What are you? Asparagus? Oh, that's actually finished. I did not know that. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. These are beans. Okay, that's all planted. This is corn. Let's turn these corn into corn seeds so we can finish up this row. I think our farm might be finished today, guys. Oh, garlic. Okay. Does garlic... Okay, it does replant itself. Sweet. Potatoes. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, dude. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Oh, yeah, guys. Look at that. All planted. Everything besides this, the tomatoes. Actually, you know what? I have bone meal, I think. 4 pieces. Let's take that. Oh, I should probably look at these. Okay. Yeah, that was close. I'm glad I caught that. There we go. Plenty of stuff. Okay, let's, Really? Let's say, you really gonna do this to me, man? Okay, let's, make these into seeds. Our farm is sick, guys. I love this mod pack. Like, I'm honestly considering making this a daily series. That's how much I actually like this mod pack. 3 more... Like, I just think maybe daily's a little bit too much. I might get burnt out on it. I'm a little bit nervous about that, so... We'll say, Jesus, grow, dude. There we go, so we have 4 more seeds of that. No, we're 1 short! Okay, we still need to have corn grow. What's down this row? Everything's good on that row. These things need... Oh, there's a bunch of stuff growing here. More beans. Let's go sleep again. I was gonna make an induction smelter, but I decided against it. But yeah, we're doing good, guys. We have a lot of process. Next thing we need to do, though, is we need to make food storage. And let's see. We need to clean up our area as well. Let's see. So let's take these. So we have 6 bean seeds. Boom. What is this? Blackberries. Why do we not have a lot of blackberries? Raspberries. Man, we are so close. And then sunflower seeds. Take those. Go there. Legit. Man, we are so close to having an actual full farm. I think what I'm going to do is when we switch over to using the biofuel as our food or our fuel source, we're going to move this tree farm and then plant more sugarcane next to this. If there is any other farms that we need to add to this, we will push it back or something. I want to either put like a fence around this area or something. I'm not exactly sure yet what I want to do. I know it's going to be a lot of fun though. The next thing we really got to focus on is getting leather. We have 0 leather. And to be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous about that. We need leather and we need animals, so we'll see what happens, though. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Superflat. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating below, as always. I hope you guys have a great day. This is iJevin. Peace out.